Greetings, Shadow Raider, Scripture here, and this is Raid Shadow Legends free to play. Today I'm looking to Lonatharil, one of the High Elves legendary champion, which can help you and also help me with few things. So if you are interested when I'm using how I'm building this champion, please stay tuned. Let's start with his famous move and generally very important one on the A3 skill. So this is full team ally attack, including also this champion, and placing increased damage buff. So this is on 4-turn cooldown. Very good, can find it very useful generally in many places, but this screams Fire Knight, right? So because you need to hit Fire Knight shield so many times, so this will help you a lot. What else do we have? On 8-2 we got attack all enemies and placing big shields, so this is very also important in other stage of the game, and also can help you survive in many fights because shields is very important. On A1 we've got one hitter with some also shield placement and destroying max enemy HP. This also screams for another game boss in the game, so we'll take a look also into that. What's worth mention, this is HP based champion here, so all his damage is based on HP, so generally that's how it is. Hold up guys, now it's perfect time to click on my link in the description to get free Narma as well as 3 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and then install, click on the link in the description and register with brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get free Narma right after the sign up, as well Anax, Uugo and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. Click on my link right now and let's crush it. Let's quickly take a look to the stats and how I'm building. So nothing extra crazy, so generally some speed. I'm looking for some speed generally to reach about 300. That's the good spot to be. A lot of HP, some defense, and generally that's it. This is not crazy build, not even a crazy blessing, so only 1 star, so you cannot expect a lot, but for sure you can use this champion in such a gear. What else we can take a look? So the alternatives. So what alternatives do we have? So in my filter I selected all champions from the mastery and reserve vault, got all factions, and I'm selecting here in other effects ally attack. So we've got that's all ally attacks champions that I currently have. I'm missing I think 1 or 2 from the game, but that's what you can expect, so not a lot. I've got some duplicates. So quickly, Lady Mikage, for sure she's the best and probably in the same level that Queen of Hearts on my account. There is another one, Void Legendary Cardiel, which is also bringing ally attack. So in generally those 2 plus Cardiel are I think 3 the best champs with ally attack. So after that we do not have many options. So from the epics we got Farakin. Farakin also brings ally attacks, but he's not joining this attack as I remember on A3. Yeah, except this champion, so we do not have him joining the ally attack. We also got Morak, so one of the 3 champs that you get from the Plarium Play points. So she also brings ally attack, but only for 2 random allies. And generally that's it for I think most champs, because Mad Hatter is also bringing only 1 champs to ally attack. Packmaster Shaik brings ally attack on his passive. We got also this Flanan champion from Sylvan Watchers, Catacomb Concealer, and Lady Etessa, so those 2 ally attacks not so great. So yeah, not many. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 champions that are worth building. So Lonatharil is one of them. Okay, so let's test Lysantir in Fire Knight. This is stage 20 on normal version of this dungeon. Yeah, let's create a little bit different team. So I will limit myself to only 1 faction, so this will be high elves only. So maybe in future there will be a special event that will be limited for that, so you can use this as an example. So let's check what high elves do I have already ready to go. So for sure this will be our boy apothecary. So yeah, he's with 6-star soul, so why not? I've got Lysanthr here, so this is defense based nuker, so for sure we will need some kind of nuking champion, and he got very good affinity against force, so he is strong here. Let's bring Arbiter for the speed boost and increase attack, why not? And Lonatharil, and the final one, let's bring Neldor, right? Neldor, but he is generally Fire Knight hard team champion because he brings freezes, but anyway, he is also useful here. Yeah, so let's run this team and see how this will go. Okay, so we are starting, let's go. What I can say about this team, we got decreased speed, weaken, but we do not have one very important debuff here, and this is decreased defense, which is very useful in such a fight because you can speed up, clear much more because they will have a very low defense after this debuff. We also have the freeze here, as you see here. This is good for the crowd control, but it slows down the run because the champions under the freeze, they are taking less damage, which is a shame. Okay, so let's wait for the Fire Knight. Okay, we reached Fire Knight, and because I didn't set up any skills presets, so Lonatharil A3 is currently on cooldown, so we'll need to wait. So this is on the 4-turn cooldown, so pretty long cooldown. So if you want to use it very efficient, so setting up a preset will be very useful here. So that was an ally attack, so and generally we remove a lot of health here. So yeah, this is not perfect team. So decreased defense is missing here. Also maybe heal reduction, so turn meter pushback will be useful to make this dungeon even easier. But for that we have different champions. Here we are just experimenting with high elves only, so that's why it is a little bit slower. Okay, and that was the final hit, so we got this, so pretty easy here to clear Fire Knight Castle stage 20. Yeah, only high elves should be good. Okay, so for sure Lonatharil will be useful in any stages with Fire Knight, even hard mode version, but I didn't prepare yet the team with him, so please stay tuned if you want to see the Fire Knight team with this champion. But now let's talk about his other usage that I'm thinking is very useful. So let's focus now on the shields that he brings on A2 and his A1, which is destroying enemy max HP. So this will be good in the Doom Tower because he will help remove the shield from the Scarab King boss, so that will be very useful, and also bring shields, so Scarab King will not be able to place his debuffs on our champions. So that's generally the usage. So let's jump to the Curse City, because also there is Scarab King that we need to deal with. Okay, Curse City, Sintranos, the place that at some point you should be farming and those stages to get Merciless and set and other resources, energies, stuff like that, so very useful. Also clearing Amuse, so very good rewards there. So we are on the hard mode here, and here we've got this one stage with Pommel. So this one is pretty tricky because we got some limitations here, and this is for HP and support only champions from 3 factions, so Lizardmen, Barbarians and High Elves. So for that there is pretty challenging, but generally Lonatharil coming here very handy because he's generally designed his 2 first skills to deal with this boss. So let's check it out. Okay, so we've got only support and HP based champions here, so let's see what we can do. So Scarab got his shield here, so let's start. So Lazarus is starting, block debuffs, and something weird just happened. So as you probably see, the shield was a little bit reduced, but Lazarus is in his first form. He should not have any things like that. Okay, so anyway, we'll need to check that. So let's bring first the shields for the team. So now we can easily attack the boss. So this should be pretty easy. So only support champions, right? And HP base. And now let's try a little bit, maybe let's without, maybe with ally attack, so we'll reduce a little bit the shield. Whoa. Okay, so first small hit was from Lonatharil, that's for sure. But second one was probably from Lazarus, which is crazy. I think I discovered something. I'm not sure if that's intended, but yeah, let's see how fast we'll generally remove the shield with this composition, because I was running in auto and I was clearing, so Lonatharil dealing just barely some damage, but he's generally reducing this shield from the Scarab. And let's observe this a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's Lazarus is doing that, so he's doing crazy stuff. Anyway, generally it's working, right? So if you ever tried with such a composition, so sometimes this can take like 30 minutes, even longer, if you are just scratching this big shield. So having this shield generally down in 2-3 minutes, it's crazy achievement. Okay, we'll need to check Lazarus, what's going on with his kit, but let's first remove the shield, so this will be done very quickly. So after that we will just deal with the boss easy, because the shield, that's the main issue. Also, of course, we got shields on our team because of Lonatharil A2, so that's big thing here. But the new discovery with Lazarus is crazy. Okay, and few more hits, so this should be done in a second. So it will be below 4 minutes, which is crazy. I'm not sure if something changed here, but yeah. Okay, my best was to, I'm not sure, but if in this rotation, maybe this is wrong. Yeah, so that's the team. So generally Lonatharil should bring here destroy the shield, but looks like Lazarus is doing better here, which is interesting. Okay, so let me check that. Okay, so I was looking to Lazarus skills and I do not see anything his first from when I was using this champion that could make it, you know, that he will destroy enemy max HP, but on his second form, his A1, there is second hit can decrease attack, defense or destroy target max HP. So here is something. So I'm not sure if that's it, so maybe I found bug here, but I will not complain. it's much faster. Yeah, but it's weird that this is working on his main form, because this is skill from the second form. Weird stuff. Okay, so let's back to Lonatharil. Yeah, so in this build, he's okay. I'm not saying that he's super OP champion that will help you everywhere, but he will do his job generally. Building him fast, surviving, so he will bring shields, he will scratch a little bit Scarab King shields, and bring ally attack to boost your champion damage. So for my champion I'm also using pre-hatch shadow. This is epic relic. This one will give you a chance to get an extra turn when one of the skill is on default. So this is some kind of relentless. So this will help a little bit with getting back another turn because of his A3, which is on the 4-turn cooldown after booking, right? So this will help a little bit if in your runs. So that's small tip from my side. Okay, and that's all for today episode. So if you are interested in building this champion, yeah, for sure you can consider him. So I'm using him in few places that I showed, and we'll try to build a Fire Knight hard team with this champion. So if you tested, please let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one. Cheers!